Hey everyone, welcome to my weekly finds video. We're gonna start off this week with some video pack stuff. I've been showing you a lot of video pack the last few weeks. I've been buying these in quite big lots, and sometimes there are some gems in there, so I buy these quite cheap and try to sell them again. I'm not keeping any of this. 16, 4, 36, 14, 7, 2, 34, 1 and 18. 22 and 43, 38, which is actually a famous Pac-Man ripoff. There was actually a court case after this video game. I think it got banned, or Philips got a fine for promoting this because it's just a one-on-one Pac-Man clone. And the last one is number 11. Then some stuff that will be in my store, or at least for sale. Crash Team Racing, the next Tetris, Blazing Dragons, which is actually quite a fun game. It's one of those adventure games, old style adventure games. Super Ghost and Ghouls complete, Mario Bros 2 complete, and Mario Bros 1, missing the manual. Then something, I think I've showed you some Mask toys before. I loved those as a kid, and I started collecting them like a year ago, and well, I bought some this week, and I only collect them complete. As for my video games, the same. First up is Bullet. Then we have Condor, Iguana, Pit Stop Catapult, The Collector, and the most famous one from the series, or actually I think Rhino, the big purple truck, is more famous, but this is Thunderhawk, the main character's vehicle. This was the main character, Matt Tracker. If you're old enough to know Mask, I loved the comics, the comics and TV show, but I loved the toys as well. I have about 10 complete vehicles now, but finding them in good condition with good boxes can be quite difficult. Then some stuff for my own collection. I have a lot of stuff coming in from the UK. I did a big trade with one of my followers from YouTube. I think it will be in next week, so I'll be showing you that next week. All-Star Soccer. This game I found at a flea market. You don't see this often. All-Star Water Sports, All-Star Action, All-Star. There's one more, All-Star Racing. Those are all those cheap Phoenix or Midas games. There's actually an Eidos game, All-Star Soccer. Very early title as well. Buzz, Dutch version, the slimste van Nederland, smartest guy in Holland. And so this is the localized Dutch version. This was actually quite funny. I bought this at a flea market, and it's Winx Club. It's a girl's cartoon, I think, yeah. It used to be on Nickelodeon, at least here in the Netherlands. But the guy had about 20 PlayStation 2 games, and it was all Call of Duty, yeah, Halo was there, etc. All very tough fighting games, shooting games, etc. And the one game I bought from him was Winx Club, and he kind of sniggered at me for buying a girly game. But if he looks this up on eBay, he'll see who laughs last. Very hard to find game, and usually sells for about 30 euros. Then, in addition to my Phoenix collection, Monster Eggs. I bought this after a narcotics forum member showed me the link. Quite hard to find. The front makes you think it's a rip-off on either Pokemon or Monster Rancher, because this guy looks a lot like Monster Rancher, or maybe the Monsters Inc. Film, but it's actually just a puzzle game, and I think it's like Bejeweled. Not quite sure, haven't tried it. Mega Man Network Transmission. I had this, but I sold it to a fellow collector because he really needed it, and I bought it again for my collection. And then Lunar Silver Star Story, complete. Really cool set, not in super condition, but finding this in the Netherlands is quite hard, and finding it in America is not that hard, but usually you pay a big price, and the shipping is quite heavy. So I picked this up locally. I actually have all three of those big boxes for the PS1 now. I'll make a separate video about that. Then the last two items, let's see, I'm just gonna turn off the camera from the, there we go. Then over here, this is an NES action set great condition actually, one of the best I've had in the last few years. Complete with the styrofoam, etc., so quite heavy. And then last, Philips VideoPack G7000 complete in box. This is actually the first time I find one complete in box, and it's still in quite nice condition. And it works. These consoles often don't work, but I tried this one out and it still works. So that was it for this week. Be sure to check out the other videos. I uploaded a lot of new commercials on the channel, and see you next time. Goodbye.